Imagine this. It's mid-afternoon, you're feeling that familiar hunger pang, maybe even a little sugar craving, and you start thinking, oh no, I shouldn't eat this. I have diabetes. But what if I told you that you don't have to give up snacks that actually taste amazing? That's right. You don't have to settle for bland, boring options. Today, I'm going to share some of the most delicious diabetes friendly snacks that will satisfy your cravings, keep your blood sugar stable, and make snack time something you actually look forward to. Now, I know the struggle is real. When you're trying to manage your blood sugar, it sometimes feels like every tasty treat is off limits. But the truth is, managing diabetes doesn't mean you have to starve yourself or live on tasteless foods. The key is choosing snacks that are low in refined sugars, packed with nutrients, and have a balance of protein, fiber, and healthy fats. These are the snacks that will keep you full, satisfied, and energized without sending your blood sugar on a roller coaster ride. Let's start with one of my personal favorites and something I think you'll love. Roasted chickpeas. Yes, chickpeas. They're crunchy, savory, and you can flavor them any way you like. Think smoked paprika, garlic, or even a little cinnamon and cocoa if you want a sweet twist. Chickpeas are loaded with protein and fiber, which means they're going to keep you full for hours and help slow the absorption of sugar into your bloodstream. You can make them in bulk and keep them in a jar for whenever that mid-afternoon craving hits. I promise, once you try them, roasted chickpeas might just replace those chips you used to grab. If you're in the mood for something sweet, don't worry, I've got you covered. Greek yogurt with a handful of berries is an absolute game changer. Greek yogurt is packed with protein, which is perfect for blood sugar control, and when you add berries like blueberries, raspberries, or strawberries, you get natural sweetness plus fiber and antioxidants. I like to add a sprinkle of cinnamon or a few chopped nuts on top. Not only does it taste amazing, but it feels indulgent without spiking your blood sugar. This snack is also incredibly versatile. You can make it in a jar, pack it for work, or even turn it into a smoothie if you want to drink your snack instead of eating it. Now, here's a snack that might surprise you: avocado toast. But not just any avocado toast. I'm talking about a slice of whole grain or sprouted bread, topped with smashed avocado, a little sea salt, a squeeze of lemon, and maybe some cherry tomatoes or a sprinkle of pumpkin seeds. Avocados are packed with healthy fats that slow down digestion and keep your blood sugar steady. And the best part? This snack is creamy, satisfying, and just feels luxurious. You can even jazz it up with a poached egg on top if you want to make it more filling. Speaking of eggs, hard-boiled eggs are another quick and easy snack that works wonders for anyone managing diabetes. They're portable, protein-packed, and incredibly filling. You can sprinkle them with a little paprika or everything bagel, seasoning to make them exciting, and the great thing is they don't require any refrigeration if you're on the go for a few hours, making them a perfect option for busy days. Now let's talk about nuts. Yes, the humble almond, walnut, or pistachio. Nuts are a fantastic snack because they provide a perfect mix of protein, healthy fats, and fiber. They slow down sugar absorption, help control cravings, and are incredibly satisfying. But here's the trick. Portion control is key. A small handful, roughly 20 to 25 grams, is usually enough. You can mix different nuts together for variety, or add a few seeds like sunflower or pumpkin seeds for extra crunch. And if you're craving something sweet, toss in a few dark chocolate chips. Just make sure they're at least 70% cocoa. That little indulgence won't hurt your blood sugar and makes snacking feel like a treat. If you're someone who loves a little crunch and color, veggie sticks with hummus are another snack that never fails. Slice up some carrots, cucumbers, bell peppers, or celery and pair them with a couple of tablespoons of hummus. Hummus is made from chickpeas, so again, you're getting protein and fiber, which are perfect for keeping blood sugar steady. Plus, the combination of fresh, crisp veggies and creamy hummus is incredibly satisfying. It's crunchy, flavorful, and you feel like you're actually indulging while still doing something good for your body. Now, for something a bit more indulgent, but still diabetes friendly, let's talk about energy bowls. These are little bites made from nuts, seeds, a touch of natural sweetener like dates, and sometimes a bit of cocoa powder. They're perfect for a quick pick-me-up and can easily be made at home. The best part is you can customize them with flavors you love: coconut, almond, peanut butter, or even a sprinkle of cinnamon. Keep a few in the fridge, and they become your go-to snack when you need something sweet without the sugar crash. Another snack I love, especially in the summer, is frozen berries or grapes. Pop them in the freezer for a few hours and you've got a naturally sweet, refreshing snack. They take longer to eat, which helps you feel satisfied with less, and they're full of antioxidants. You can even mix them with a little Greek yogurt or cottage cheese for an extra creamy, protein rich treat. It's simple, it's tasty, and it doesn't require any complicated preparation. Speaking of cottage cheese, that's another amazing snack for managing diabetes. Cottage cheese is high in protein, low in carbs, and super versatile. You can eat it plain or add a few slices of cucumber, a sprinkle of paprika, or a handful of berries for a sweet version. It's creamy, filling, and takes only minutes to prepare. Honestly, cottage cheese is one of those underrated snacks that can become a staple if you give it a chance. Now, for a snack that's truly satisfying and feels a little decadent, I want to talk about dark chocolate. Yes, dark chocolate can be diabetes friendly. If you choose the right type, look for chocolate that's at least 70% cocoa and keep it to a small portion, maybe 1 or 2 squares. Dark chocolate has antioxidants and can even improve insulin sensitivity when enjoyed in moderation. Pair it with a handful of nuts or berries, and suddenly it feels like dessert, not just a snack. If you prefer savory snacks, cheese and whole grain crackers are a fantastic option. Choose a cheese that's lower in fat if you prefer, like mozzarella or part skim cheddar, and pair it with a few whole grain crackers or some sliced veggies. This combination provides protein and healthy carbs, keeping you full without spiking blood sugar. It's perfect for a quick afternoon bite or even for entertaining guests if you want to have a snack that everyone enjoys without compromising your health. Popcorn is another snack that can be surprisingly diabetes friendly. But here's the catch, it's all about preparation. Skip the butter and heavy salt. Instead, lightly air pop it and sprinkle with nutritional yeast, a pinch of cinnamon, or smoked paprika for flavor. Popcorn is whole grain, high in fiber, and very low in calories if you skip the oil. It's crunchy, satisfying, and perfect for movie nights or just when you need something to munch on without guilt. Smoothies can also be a great snack as long as you're mindful of the ingredients. Skip the fruit juices and use whole fruits like berries, a handful of greens, Greek yogurt, and a little chia or flax seeds. This combination gives you protein, fiber, and healthy fats, which help stabilize blood sugar. Smoothies are easy to take on the go, refreshing, and can be adjusted based on what flavors you enjoy. You can even add a scoop of protein powder if you need something more substantial. Another snack I love is edamame. Steamed edamame is packed with plant-based protein, fiber, and essential vitamins. Sprinkle it with a little sea salt, maybe some chili flakes for heat, and you have a snack that's both satisfying and super nutritious. It's also quick to prepare, steam, or boil for a few minutes, and perfect when you want something warm and savory. If you want a snack that feels indulgent but is still healthy, try apple slices with almond or peanut butter. The sweetness of the apple pairs perfectly with the nut butter, giving you a mix of carbs, protein, and healthy fats. This combination keeps blood sugar steady, satisfies your sweet tooth, and feels like a treat. Just make sure to use natural nut butter without added sugars. Rice cakes often get a bad reputation, but they can actually be a great snack if paired with the right toppings. Spread a little cottage cheese, avocado, or nut butter on top, and maybe add a few slices of cucumber, tomato, or berries. This turns a simple rice cake into a satisfying diabetes-friendly snack that's crunchy, flavorful, and keeps you full. For a warm, cozy snack, roasted vegetables are amazing. Slice up some zucchini, carrots, bell peppers, or even broccoli, drizzle with a little olive oil and spices, and roast them until slightly crispy. The natural sweetness of roasted veggies is delicious, and they're packed with fiber and vitamins. You can make a big batch and enjoy them throughout the week. They're filling, satisfying, and perfect for anyone who wants something savory without any added sugar. Trail mix is another snack that can be diabetes friendly if you make it yourself. Mix a handful of nuts, seeds, and a small portion of dried fruit. Be careful with the dried fruit, you don't need a lot, just a little to add sweetness. This mix gives you protein, fiber, and healthy fats, which slow down sugar absorption. It's portable, easy to snack on, and perfect when you're on the go. Even something as simple as a cucumber and turkey roll-up can be a fantastic snack. Take a slice of turkey breast, roll it around a cucumber stick, and maybe add a smear of cream cheese or hummus. This snack is high in protein, low in carbs, and incredibly satisfying. It's also fun to make, and it feels a bit fancy, even though it's super simple. And finally, don't underestimate the power of a simple smoothie bowl. Blend a few berries, a scoop of Greek yogurt, and a handful of spinach or kale. Pour it into a bowl and top with a sprinkle of chia seeds, nuts, or a few slices of fruit. It's colorful, nutritious, and feels like an indulgence, even though it's completely diabetes friendly. The bottom line is, managing diabetes doesn't mean giving up on flavor, indulgence, or satisfaction. There are countless snack options that are not only safe for your blood sugar, but actually taste amazing. From roasted chickpeas to Greek yogurt with berries, avocado toast, energy balls, edamame, and even a little dark chocolate, you can enjoy every bite without guilt. It's all about choosing snacks that are high in fiber, protein, and healthy fats, and being mindful of portion sizes. So next time you feel that craving creeping in, don't reach for the cookie or the and bar. Try one of these snacks instead, and I promise you won't even miss the sugar. Your body will thank you, your taste buds will thank you, and your blood sugar levels will thank you too. Snack smart, snack delicious, and remember, managing diabetes doesn't have to be boring. It can be flavorful, fun, and truly satisfying. And if you want more ideas, I'll be sharing a bunch of new diabetes-friendly snack recipes in my upcoming videos. So make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell. Trust me, you don't want to miss it because these snacks aren't just healthy, they're downright delicious. When it comes to managing diabetes, one of the biggest challenges people face is snack time. It often feels like all the tasty options are off limits, and that you're left with boring, bland choices that barely satisfy your cravings. But here's the thing, snacks don't have to be boring at all, and in fact, they can be some of the most enjoyable parts of your day if you know what to choose. The key is picking snacks that are high in protein, fiber, and healthy fats, because these nutrients work together to help stabilize your blood sugar and keep you feeling full and satisfied for longer. Let's start with one of my absolute favorites, roasted chickpeas. They are crunchy, savory, and incredibly versatile. You can season them any way you like, whether it's with smoked paprika, garlic, a little cayenne for some heat, or even cinnamon and cocoa for a slightly sweet version. Chickpeas are packed with protein and fiber, which means they release energy slowly and help prevent those sudden sugar spikes that can leave you feeling tired or craving more sweets. The best part is that you can make them in bulk, store them in a jar, and they're ready whenever a mid-afternoon craving hits. Another snack that's both indulgent and diabetes friendly is Greek yogurt paired with a handful of berries. Greek yogurt is rich in protein, which is perfect for blood sugar management, and berries like blueberries, raspberries, or strawberries add natural sweetness without overloading your system with sugar. You can even sprinkle in some cinnamon or a few chopped nuts to add texture and flavor. This combination feels indulgent, like a treat, but it's actually supporting your body and keeping your blood sugar stable. Moving on, avocado toast is another snack that can feel luxurious while still being incredibly good for you. Using a slice of whole grain or sprouted bread, you can top it with smashed avocado, a pinch of sea salt, a little lemon juice, and maybe some cherry tomatoes or pumpkin seeds. The healthy fats in avocado slow down digestion, which helps maintain even blood sugar levels, and it's creamy, filling, and satisfying. For something even simpler, hard-boiled eggs are a fantastic go-to snack. They're portable, packed with protein, and easy to prepare in advance. You can season them with a little paprika or everything bagel seasoning to make them flavorful. Nuts, like almonds, walnuts, or pistachios, are another excellent choice. They offer a perfect mix of protein, fiber, and healthy fats that keep you full, help prevent cravings, and provide a satisfying crunch. Portion control is important though, so a small handful is usually all you need. And if you're craving something sweet, a few dark chocolate chips added to your nuts can feel like a treat without impacting your blood sugar too much. Energy balls made from nuts, seeds, and a touch of natural sweeteners like dates are another snack that can be made in advance and kept ready for whenever you need a quick pick-me-up. They're customizable, delicious, and provide a mix of protein and fiber that helps stabilize blood sugar. Even simple snacks like frozen grapes or berries, cottage cheese, or sliced vegetables with hummus can be transformed into something exciting and satisfying while still being diabetes friendly. The main idea here is that snacks don't have to be boring or restrictive. With a little creativity, you can enjoy crunchy, creamy, sweet, or savory treats that taste amazing, make you feel full, and help you manage your blood sugar naturally. When it comes to snacking with diabetes, it's really all about balance and a little creativity. You don't have to give up flavor or satisfaction. You just need to think about combining foods in a way that keeps your blood sugar steady while still feeling indulgent. One of the best ways to do this is by pairing naturally sweet or savory foods with protein, fiber, and healthy fats. For example, Apple slices with a smear of almond or peanut butter are a classic combination that tastes amazing and keeps you full. The sweetness of the apple satisfies that craving for sugar, while the nut butter adds protein and healthy fats which slow down digestion and help prevent a spike in blood sugar. It's a simple snack, but when you combine these elements, it becomes something that's both delicious and nutritionally smart. Another example is veggie sticks with hummus, cutting up fresh carrots, cucumbers, bell peppers, or celery and dipping them in hummus gives you a crunchy, satisfying snack that's packed with fiber and plant based protein. You can even play around with flavors. Add some smoked paprika, garlic, or a little lemon juice to your hummus, and it instantly feels exciting and gourmet. Even snacks that seem indulgent at first, like dark chocolate, can fit into a diabetes friendly routine if you pair them with protein and fiber. A few squares of 70% or higher dark chocolate with a small handful of nuts is one of my favorite ways to enjoy something sweet without feeling guilty or causing a blood sugar spike. It's all about tea portion and balance. And when done right, you don't have to sacrifice taste. Cheese and whole grain crackers are another great example. The cheese provides protein and fat, which slows sugar absorption, and the crackers or some sliced vegetables add fiber and texture. You can make it simple or get creative with toppings like a slice of tomato, cucumber, or a sprinkle of herbs. Even energy balls or homemade trail mix fall into this principle. By combining nuts, seeds, a little dried fruit, and maybe a touch of natural sweetener, you create a snack that's portable, filling, and balanced in nutrients. It's a combination of crunchy, chewy, and sweet that feels indulgent while still being supportive of your blood sugar. Smoothies are another area where balance is key. Instead of fruit juice, use whole fruits like berries. Add a handful of greens, some Greek yogurt, and maybe a spoon of chia or flax seeds. This way, you get protein, fiber, and healthy fats, alongside the natural sweetness, which prevents a sudden spike in blood sugar while still tasting refreshing and satisfying. Even simple swaps, like having avocado toast with an egg, or a cucumber and turkey roll up, can make snack time both exciting and diabetes friendly. The important thing is to think in terms of combinations, not restrictions. You're not just looking for something low in sugar. You're looking for snacks that give you satisfaction, variety, and nutrients that work with your body. When you approach snacking this way, managing diabetes becomes easier, more enjoyable, and much less of a struggle. It's about making smart choices that still feel indulgent, creating meals and snacks that you actually look forward to, and finding joy in eating while taking care of your health.